My name's Jaggit Singh and I'm the orchard manager here. So this is a family-run business. This last year we had WorkSafe come out. They went through all the equipment to make sure everything was up to standard, basically, to the current environment levels and their standards. They gave us a list on what needed to be rectified, and then we got it all done. They came back out and it was all right to go. So basically they ticked everything off, everyone's happy, we comply. Since 1995, when we come into the property, that was the first time they'd actually came out. So before then, we were just relying on our own methods. We have a program with food safety certification, so we just followed their guidelines. So basically, yeah, that's how we manage all the safety on farm. So basically, as soon as they walked into the shed, they seen an ATV, didn't have any rollover protection on it, so they jumped on that one straight away. So we had to get a roll safety bar fitted on the rear of it, and they seen a few tractors that didn't have rollover protection. So we had to just focus on mainly, they were the main issues, a few chain guards on the packing machinery. So basically I demonstrate to all the employees, and this is how they should be lifting, how they should be doing all their jobs that they're being allocated to do. So once I give them a physical demonstration, we focus on just reviewing on seeing what they're doing, and if we're happy with that, then we keep going. I think the most important is to make sure they have a good understanding on what the actual requirements are around safety, because I think the safety has changed a lot in the past 10-15 years. New machinery has come into play, higher horsepower tractors. It's just been a general overhaul of the whole system. What people probably thought before that was actually, compliant, it's not compliant now. So basically that's what I've picked up, and I think they should just really need to get someone there and just make sure everything's correct, because a normal farmer wouldn't know what's actually compliant these days unless they have the extensive training on what they need. Simple things that people can do is get advice, firstly, on what their operation actually needs. So basically we have an instruction booklet for all our employees that start. We do physical demonstrations on basically when they pick fruit. So we tell them how to use a ladder correctly, how they should be placing the picking bag around their shoulders, and how they should be putting fruit into those bins. Basically it's a hands-on experience, kind of, what would you say, just demonstrating how to actually make things happen. If you're running a safe operation, I think everyone would be happy to come work on your farm. So if there's no rollover protection, it seems like an unsafe farm, there's grass everywhere, it's going to be hard for the new people to come on board to actually want to actually work on that property. Horticulture is a complex business. We have ATVs, tractors, motorbikes, and heavy machinery passing through all the time. Trucks, so forth, unloading and loading. A lot of pickers on the ground, pruners, a lot of ladders out in the fields where people are climbing up and down on. Having said all that, safety is the #1 priority.